Linganlan Roding Manerigo Ngaranlan Ngare Bangago Road dengan Bandile Ulang Ngare I get along with anybody because we're all human, we all got our culture, you know. It keeps the country good if you do the right way. I was very fortunate to learn all these things and learn from my old people.
It's pretty sacred, like this place like here where we are now. So we're just trying to keep and look after what we got left for the next generation to look after. I'm a Ngarinyin man, and I'm the Nyaliga Rangers coordinator for Nyaliga. All the ranger program is about looking after the country, all about land and conservation really. Every fire season we do a lot of fire burning, not also start fire, we do a lot of fighting fires as well.
Fire is very important for Wilinggin country, and in my language we call it voodoo. The old people that traveled knew what to do. Like even the fire stick they used to carry in their hair, or sometimes in the kuluma they used to make.
In Australia, the cultures that were living here for time immemorial, they formed a relationship with this place that is unbroken. 200 years ago, Australia was colonised, and during that time there's been a lot of changes in people coming off the land. What that means is that the environment has changed so dramatically. The fire especially has shifted to such a way that it is burning hot and doing a lot of damage to the ecosystems and the animals that live here.
My name's Luke Russ and I work for Wilinggin Aboriginal Corporation. So that's a representative body of the Ngarinyin people of the central Kimberley. So I work with a lot of the traditional owners and in trying to manage fire in the Kimberley using a lot of the traditional knowledge that we've been passed on from the elders, as well as combining some of the newer developing technologies to try and do a better job of managing fire. I've seen some terrible fire events and I've seen what happens with good fire management that prevents them, and if we do no burning just after the wet season, by the time the end of the dryer comes, one little ignition of a lightning strike or a wayward campfire will all of a sudden take out huge sections of country. But now that we've come and we do our early burning in a strategic way, those larger fires don't take out as big an area and therefore we release less carbon annually.
The Nature Conservancy has worked with Indigenous corporations across Northern Australia for the last 15 years. One of the partnerships we've had has been to support groups in the Kimberley, like Wilinggin. We do what we can to bring in tools and technologies that allow them to manage their land in their way. There's a lot of knowledge that is still retained, and we're trying to see how we can best recover that knowledge so that the right people can be managing the right place in the right way. We've still got a long way to go, and in having the support that we have from Cartier for Nature allows us the flexibility and the time to have those conversations and have those partnerships.
One of the big changes that's happened in sort of the last decade is a lot more use of satellite imagery. You can quickly pull up a map, explain to everyone what's going on, where they can just visualise what you're trying to explain.
So the work we do, we're intending to improve biodiversity and to both support carbon mitigation and adaptation to climate change. But what we understand is by bringing back this fire regime, over time it will allow for healthier country. More importantly, when we do the fire projects, they get some carbon credits and that funding is then golden.
So the carbon program has been very good for Wilinggin. It's giving us a lot more scope to set up activities that might be hard to convince partners that it's valuable, but the members and our TOs have unequivocally stated that's what we need to be doing. So So yeah, it gives us some freedom.
What I'd like to see is young people stepping up and taking over. Hopefully it brings people back to country. That's the main thing.
We want to look after the country, which is not just people or economic viability, but the way it has been and, the way it should always be.